Let's start with Nestle. This is one of the world's biggest in this space. Remember, it's a leading player in nutrition, wellness. They've got a pharmaceutical angle. There's coffee in there. There's sweets in there. There's bottled water in there. That's very important. Founded in the 1860s in Switzerland, still headquartered there in Vevey, and market cap an astonishingly large $235.67 billion US dollars. Price to earnings ratio, hang on, I think 187. We'll have to check that one. Don't worry about it, it's big. Price to earnings ratio 15.5. Dividend yield of 3.09%. Some of that confusion, I think, comes from the fact that it's listed in Switzerland and then also listed in the United States of America. But why would you want to be in this one? It's been a little bit languid, one might say, which suggests maybe it isn't the fastest boat out there. But is there something in the portfolio that excites you?
Not particularly, Paul. I mean, it's quality across the board. And we see it here in South Africa as well. They've had a presence here for many, many years. So they do have a broad range of products, and I say it's quality. One of the things that may have held it back in the past year or so has been the marked strength of the Swiss franc.
Yes.
As you say, it's headquartered in Switzerland, and with the franc decoupling from the euro last year, you saw it strengthening materially.
Yeah.
And the Swiss authorities have actually been trying their level best to try and bring it down, but to very little avail. It's been a safe haven. So any company
There's
that's
the share
headquartered
chart
there,
there, and that is in fact
problematic.
the listed entity in the United States of America, which is the ADR. But that tells the story. There might have been a bit of euro-dollar thing in there, Swiss franc dollar in there, but it has been a bit becalmed for a while.
Yeah.
But hang on, Chris, I'm looking at the list here. Coffee. I mean, coffee is a fantastic broad brush kind of emerging markets thing. So that's Nescafe, Nespresso. They even make Rick coffee here in South Africa. And then there are things like Milo and so on as well. Ice cream, Haagen-Dazs across the board, the Nestle ice creams. When I talk water, then I'm talking about Pure Life. Of course, that's the cheaper end. But then there's Perrier, Poland Spring in America.
Yeah.
So this is a brand portfolio. The dog food I haven't even mentioned. Baby foods like Gerber, Cerelac and so on.
Yeah.
They make these things all over the world.
You're right. And not only are they recognized brands, but they're quality brands. And if you look at a graph of the MSCI All-Share Index against just the well-known global brands, you'll find that the global brands actually beats the MSCI over a long, long period of time. So this slots very much into that category.
I guess the question is what's going to drive it higher, though, because these are all competitive markets in which they work. So I don't know. I suppose it's going to be, given that they have a European footprint, it's going to be resumption of above average level growth in the global markets in which they operate. Because I think it would be correct to say that whilst they've got assets like Poland Spring and Nespresso and so on, which are in the US, this is not really principally a US company. No. So they've got less US, and we know US has been the strongest economy in the world. So what they really need is a sustained global rally in order to ignite the price.
That's right. And at this point in time, I mean, the global economy is going to be struggling to make 3 and a bit percent this year.
Yeah.
Very tepid, as Madame Lagarde never fails to tell us in her IMF pronouncements. But beyond that, I think the European economies are starting to show a little bit of life. Not much, but I think as that gets reignited, I think you're going to start seeing Nestle moving in the back of that.
So hot or not?
I'm actually hot on Nestle. I like this one.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to go hot too, because I think it is due, and it's been a little bit quiet, but I think it does have considerable potential.